Close your eyes for a beat, then open them and imagine your body as a tiny museum wing. Curated, surprising, and very much yours. I once told a nervous freshman in my lab, aesthetics is not only about how something looks, it's about how it makes you feel when you look, or even whisper its name. That's how this little midnight tale begins, with art, anatomy, and a rumor that feels like velvet. There's an old campus whisper, call it the mirror of Aphrodite. A ritual more theatrical than a cult. You sit in soft light with a mirror, no judgment, only curiosity. The point is not magic, it's attention. Look at your labia, majora, the outer lips, as if they were petals. Notice skin tones, tiny hair, folds, freckles. Say their names out loud if that feels right. Treat the labia like a landscape in a painting. Shadow, texture, contrast. People lean away from their bodies because they never learn to see them as beautiful. When you practice this, like a short daily art study, you rewire how you respond to touch and sight. Aesthetics matters because your brain links beauty to safety and to play. Now, the vaginal introitus, the small, secret doorway, is often surrounded by myth and mystery. And that makes it ripe for imagination. Legends tell of women who learn to listen to the rhythm of their breath and the subtle pulsing around the introitus, and over time reshaped their whole relationship to orgasm. That's not supernatural, it's sensory training. Try a simple experiment. 3 minutes of breath. Slow it. Lie down, place a palm gently on the lower belly. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Notice warmth, pulse, and how your awareness migrates from the mind to the pelvic floor. This practice calms the chase for constant climaxes and teaches you to enjoy the buildup without panic. A confession, I once turned a lecture hall into a studio and asked volunteers, all consenting adults. There's all curious to creating a mood board for their intimate aesthetic. Fabrics, colors, scents that made them feel grounded, daring, or serene. One student found that wearing a silk scarf that matched the warm tones of her labia majora made everyday life feel richer. She reported fewer intrusive need to orgasm. Urgencies because her senses found other textures to love. This is practical. Aesthetics changes craving by widening the menu of pleasurable stimuli. If you're worried that pleasure is taking over your life, try 3 small, immediate actions tonight. 1. The mirror minute. 5 gentle minutes of observation under warm light. No touching required to see. 2. The texture walk. Collect 3 fabrics, cotton, silk, terry, stroke them against your inner wrist, and imagine that variety along your body. Then note which feeling grounds. 3. The pulse pause. A 2-minute breathing practice with one hand on the lower belly to feel the slow rise and fall. Do each with curiosity, not obligation. And for the spice of campus lore, some swear that whispering a personal compliment to the mirror, one honest, loving sentence, changes the chemistry of the room. Try it. The smallest acts of aesthetic care and mindful attention are not about repression. They are about choice. When you choose the tempo of your pleasure, the whole map of your life becomes richer, less frantic, and truer to what you actually want. Now, breathe, look, and decide what you'll explore next, slowly, brightly, and on your own terms.